Thank you for sticking with us after our much-needed break, and thank you for helping us. Serious Faces team, come on! Uh, thank you. So, welcome to Auriga Stars. This is my incredibly serious team. We have no fun here. No fun is allowed. No laughing allowed. We do not talk about Wither's Baldur's Gate. We don't talk about his ass at all.
No, leave that man alone.
I will not leave that man alone. But on a brighter note, welcome to the game. Real first, let's do introductions because I believe I forgot them last time because I was so eager to hop in. So, hi, I'm Ultramirage. I am your god and DM. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Ultramirage. I'm an artist also. Hire me to do art. Humaloo?
Hi, yes, it's me, Emma Hamalu. I'm here to be very serious, and I'm playing Nico, who is the seer and also a very nervous being.
Jill?
Hi, I am Jill, also known as GoTJK on the internet, and I will be playing Risai, whose pronouns are she, her, and has the constellation of the dragon. The spirit fingers are absolutely necessary.
100%. All right. Julia?
Yes. Hello, my name is Julia. I can be found online at J_Deluxe, and I'm playing Giselle, and I'm fine. And I have the Guardian Lion constellation.
If there's one thing that we know about Giselle, it's that she's fine. Torin?
Hello, I am Torin. You can find me online as Torin Talks Creativity. I'm playing Makoto Shauna, who is incredibly deadpan and totally gets it all the time. Her guardian is the Ram.
All right. And Kate?
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Kate Orange Sky 11 on the internet. I use any and all pronouns. And I am playing Cersei, who is the Mandrake constellation.
Indeed. So last session, after meeting their guardian constellations and sort of discovering a little bit of their power really for the first time, after meeting their kind of shitty guide, um oh, don't worry, I love shitty men and men adjacent things. But right, you met your guardians. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about twinks. And after sort of having a very gay duel, a couple of them, you guys went back to your shared dorms and maybe had a little bit of a meltdown on one side, as a few of you were discovering that, well, the monsters that your guide was describing. I'm a mess today.
You're doing fantastic.
The
doing
monsters
great,
your
sweetie.
guide was describing sound very familiar to a concerning point. And it was kind of freaking you guys out. And that freak out kind of blew out all of the lights and caused some weird shit to happen. And y'all decided to just huddle up and have a sleepover and kind of be like, okay, things are fine. We're going to work through this. We just need a sleepover to get through the night. And everything is absolutely fine. Oh, do we have some raiders? Hello. Thank you for coming in. So, as the group is sleeping eventually, or trying to, one thing that they weren't aware of as they slept was in the corner of their room, slowly creeping out of the corner, just a very small crack, is this small pool of black. It is just void black. It has a faint bright green outline and a single green eye. And it's maybe about this big as it just squeezes out and slowly slithers underneath some furniture and peeks out from underneath a desk and watches for a little bit as the crew has their sleepover.
Does Campa have a brother?
Yes, actually. Um
No.
and he is single. um so the following morning, you guys have your first day of school. You enjoy distracting yourself with focusing on schoolwork. You guys have a sort of homeroom. This is college. Just go with it. It's fancy college. You guys have a sort of homeroom teacher, a professor, who at the end of your school day, you basically have this entire class just to catch up on homework and stuff so that you don't have to do homework outside of school. What an amazing concept. Wish this happened in real life. Anyways, um you don't necessarily have to use that time to work on homework, but you could. And this is run by the professor. Oh my god, forgot his name. Nicodemus? Nicodemus, who is, in fact, a walking, talking. Oh man, I am forgetting all of the words today.
Is this the capybara?
The capybara, thank
I was
you.
hoping so.
Yes.
My dreams are coming true.
The capybara is back.
He has a little orange on his head. Is it a hat? Is it an actual orange? Is it a snack he keeps for later? Nobody really knows. But he pretty much is always asleep on his desk. He raises his little snoot to wave at you guys as you come in and then passes back out. He doesn't care if the class is just chattering, having a party, playing Super Smash Bros. On their game orb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh nailed it. Um he's just he's just here to chill. Uh but it's it's just a nice time to decompress unless you have thoughts that have been stewing in the back of your mind that finally have time to actually set in. So, on this first day, after your first round of classes and having this time to just sort of settle down, work on homework, chat with your friends. How are y'all doing?
Nico is awkward enough about what happened yesterday that they are sitting doing their homework rather feverishly. They enjoy the act of homework anyway, so they're quite content, but they're definitely avoiding eye contact whilst doing so.
Mhm, mhm.
Risai also has her homework out on a desk, but is not really paying attention to it. It's just kind of out so that she looks busy. And she keeps glancing at like a comic book that she brought with her, like
Amazing. Hold on, I'm fixing the picture.
Good. I think Giselle, who's doing totally fine, is
Mhm.
she has like her head some headphones in and is watching a ballet, like a professional ballet production for one of her classes, and is like writing down notes on it. It's like an essay breakdown of choreography or something. I don't dance. I don't know what like a dance major would do, but that sounds kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right.
dancey enough.
I think Cersei is kind of keeping an eye on the group. I think they feel a little self conscious about like pressing so hard yesterday. They're not used to like making new friends at all. I think
Mhm.
they they're working on C2B, but I think just like they just keep glancing over. It's really like it's totally just the animator only wanted to do this one little wrench animation, but then like so like they're just like this and then they look over and this and they look over. Particularly I think at Giselle because Giselle's the only one that's like totally fine. You know? Just to see
Oh,
like
yeah.
if it's okay. But I don't think that they're gonna
Oh, Giselle? She's fine.
yeah, yeah. So I think they might they're thinking about it for sure.
And with Makoto, she's looking at homework and especially like biology, animal husbandry, the things that they offer here. And at the same time, you can see like her hands are working. She's got little figurines and just sanding down parts of the figurine to, obviously can't sit still. Um, Otherwise, she's sitting closer to the more nervous people. So, like Giselle and Cersei trying to be like, I'm a big presence, I am grounded, sit with me. And just kind of blocking off everybody else from around them with her
So
massive size.
charming.
But yeah, she's just calm, quiet presence.
There's maybe a point at which I've finished a worksheet for like a class that we all have together that maybe nobody's super engaged with. I've already finished the sheet and just slide it into the middle so that anybody who needs the answers is welcome to them.
That's cheating.
Mm,
I didn't I didn't think that you would be thanks, Nico.
hmm It's working collaboratively. It's fine, right? I've been homeschooled up to this point. I really don't know what the rules are, so.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I mean, homework is just busy work to begin with, right? So, like, as long as it's done, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Well,
and we have
Well,
like
it
the whole,
matters that you learn.
everything else
oh
that we're.
yeah, that too. But all of the paperwork stuff is just so they can tick a box.
I guess.
Practical learning is so much more fun. This the homework stuff that's just I can do without.
Giselle's
Yeah.
feet do like a little tip tap dance, trying to follow whatever is happening on the screen under her desk. As you say, like practical stuff.
I think Makoto looks at Nico and just, "Oh, what can we do for you then? In my place, collaboration, we keep each other alive by doing what we're good at."
uh, I don't know yet. I'll let you know if I think of anything. But
Do you maybe
mm,
want to talk a little more about yesterday? I don't want to push.
You mean the
uh,
lights?
uh,
Well, yeah.
oh, the yeah.
I
You mean the
did this
smell thing?
morning.
It's
Yeah.
um. I'm sorry that I offloaded that on you all yesterday. I
No.
apologize. It was unbecoming. We have quite literally only just met, and I feel like it was perhaps I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
What's
It's
this?
Friends. Oh, they just
We're
kind of
friends?
hide their face. I guess. I well, maybe we're not.
I mean, we are
well,
friends, right? We spend a
I
lot of
feel like
time
we could
together.
be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of friends growing up, but the one best friend that I had, we shared everything. And I know like maybe that's too much to start out with, but I don't know, to get to that point, just to, I only bring
Mhm.
it up because I want to. If something's wrong, maybe we can talk to Campa about it today and see. They know
Mhm.
Would
the
Campa
most
know?
about this, right? Mhm.
Uh, maybe.
Like, excuse me,
Mm.
Yes.
another
Huh?
student in this class kind of wedges her way into your little group and like inches her chair over. She's all pink. She has very curly, bright red hair with two horns growing out that look like they're also sprouting leaves and cherries. Uh, and she just kind of like inches in and she's like, "Hi." Oh my god.
Hi.
I like so sorry to interrupt, but like I heard a little bit of what you were saying about like lights going off and talking to somebody and things happening. I don't know, but like
So you were eavesdropping?
yeah, I'm
Makoto,
sorry.
it's
It's a
fine. It's
bad
quiet in here.
bad habit of
Yeah.
mine. But like I just want to know, did you guys see the ghost too?
Whew.
There's
The
a
what?
ghost.
What did it look like?
I don't know. It's like whatever ghosts look like, all white and spooky and
Is the school
flowing
haunted?
dress. The school is haunted.
This
That's what
school's
I keep
super old. I bet
saying.
it's haunted.
That makes
Is
sense.
there
Where
like a
did you see
legend
the
about it?
ghost?
Don't people need to die to become a ghost?
I
People
Yes.
die
like
everywhere.
think so. It's
Mm,
true.
So has someone died?
So maybe that's what happened yesterday with the lights, and I lock eyes with Giselle. A ghost.
Yes, that could be really cool choreography. How is the ghost moving and how is it dressed?
Oh,
The ghost.
it was all like white and long and flowy, and the
Okay.
hair was really long and
Okay.
flowy, and
Okay.
it wasn't
Hers was
really
that long.
moving. It was just like standing there, all
Oh.
scary like.
Oh, that would be
Where
bad
did you
choreography.
Well, usually you
We'll come
Where
back
see
did
to
you
it.
see
pictures
it?
of ghosts that just say boo. So did it just
See
say
me?
boo?
That's what I thought too. This was like my first time seeing one in real life. I saw it in the dorms. It was in the
Y-
hall.
You
What
know,
dorm are you in?
ghost.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, sorry. What dorm are you in?
Oh, I'm in, and she gives you the number, which is
Mm.
about a floor below you, but relatively
oh,
close.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I'm so sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
apparently ghosts are often depicted as wearing sheets over their heads because it is their death road.
Oh, that's really
Oh.
Oh,
cool.
That
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
That
Why
never
are
like
their
made
eyes
sense
cut out?
to me, but I mean, they got to see.
That's true. Well, I
Like in
mean,
class?
When
if
they
your
go through
eyes are,
class, does the sheet just get left behind?
but
I
if
don't
they're
know.
entirely incorporeal, maybe it's just that they want the sheet. Maybe you can
Mm.
like look how you want, so you can see whatever you want if you're a ghost.
They're able to
So
move
ghosts are
items.
naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Every morning when I
Did
get dressed, I think if I die, this is what I'm going to be wearing as a ghost, and I make sure that I
Mm.
look good just in case because it would be so embarrassing if it's just like
Oh my god.
not cute, right?
I
You're
like
living that
never thought of that
that
before, and
forever.
now I'm gonna think about that every day.
Yeah.
It's
feel like I just
Every
delightfully
want
day?
morbid.
Every
Mm.
day. You could die
Great.
for any there's so many ways you can die.
Wow.
I'm a med student.
This
I'm
got
studying
morbid.
diseases, and there's so much weird shit.
Tell
Oh,
us more.
we
Yes.
have like
What
10
else?
more minutes.
Okay.
I need to go finish my report. But if you see anything else about the ghost, let me know because
what was your name?
oh, I'm Cherry. Nice to meet
Terry,
you.
it's
Oh,
so nice to meet you.
nice
I'm
to meet you.
Rasai.
Oh my god, hi.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Cersei.
Hi, Cersei.
Giselle. I love your antlers, branches, horns. I don't know the word. I'm so sorry what you
That's
prefer, but
okay. They're
it looks
kind of
great.
everything. Thank
They're
you.
adorable. Yeah.
I love your. Do you mind if I. Can I touch your ears?
Sure, they like twitch.
Oh,
So cute. That's adorable.
Your Yasha soul.
yep.
I'm Nico.
Hi, Nico. So
Hi.
nice to meet you.
So you've got a lovely name.
Oh, thanks.
It's very fitting.
Right?
Mm. Hmm.
Oh, and the tall one? What was your name?
That's you.
Makoto. You can call me Makoto. You're very pink.
Wow. Thanks. Nobody's ever told me that before.
Are they colorblind? Do you only meet colorblind people?
You know, maybe. Oh, anyways, my report. My jalapeno poppers.
No!
Devastating.
Oh, baby.
Poppers down! Cherry, no!
Oh, Cherry, what have you done?
You can
She
die
goes-
at any time, okay? Anytime.
Death by
I'm gonna die
poppers!
having
Break
eaten
No!
poppers.
All right, she hops off
Oh.
to go finish her report after
Have
waving
fun
and patting
eavesdropping.
her eyelashes. I will, thank you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Nice
My
to
voice
meet
cracked.
you.
And I think
That's actually
when
really
she
helpful, though.
leaves, Makoto is just going to put a little wooden figure in front of Jill. Just, you don't have to take it, but if you want it.
A little wooden
And it's,
figure.
yeah, it's a little like baby lizard, just like all wrapped up in a little ball, just like it would be on a rock. Just
It's so adorable. I
tiny.
will absolutely cherish this. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
The figures have been very cute.
They have been.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very impressive.
Until she's like a little awkward. Just thank you. Pulls out another
What
little
can we
wood
do
piece and
in
just,
return for you, Makoto?
what are you good at?
Oh, wait. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of magic. I want
Mhm.
to touch the little figure and have it animate, do like a little circle, like it's getting ready for bed, and then snuggle back down.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I'm going to need a roll for this,
Okay.
just for funsies.
Yay!
So, what are your feelings? What's your mindset currently? How much is weighing on your shoulders? Or are you just like, that's not my problem, and you're enjoying some magic?
I think it's a lighthearted thing. It's definitely got like an undertone of I want to show that I can do things too, and
Okay,
hopefully people find joy in it.
give me a flashy.
I can definitely do that. 2.
Okay, lovely. You are able to animate it beautifully, and nothing seems to happen otherwise. You think maybe if you touch it, pick it up, it feels a little warm, but that's about it.
Your magic is very impressive.
Thank you. I have worked really hard on it, and it's something I'm very, very proud of.
It shows.
Yeah, it's so cute. Can you do it again?
Yeah, totally. She'll animate it again.
All right, give me one more flashy roll.
Oh,
Yay!
sorry.
I thought you need to roll
Come on,
again.
Jill.
Also a 2.
Oh no, sorry.
I think Makoto will take out another figurine. It's just a random one, not like
Mhm.
like another sheep or something. And will stare at it very hard and just try to get it to do the same thing.
Give me a forceful.
Very glad that you understand that that's how she would do magic.
100%. I also
I'm
have
gonna
0
brain
brain
blast over
cells.
here.
I understand.
She forces it into being.
Harold free.
Force of will does wonders in this
So it's
setting.
just jumping and like trying to like it's jumping in a circle, not really understanding how to lay down, but it's just bink, 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 bink.
Mhm.
Giselle
And-
looks at like the first salamander that kind of curled around, and she's like, "That reminds me of my sister." And then at the ram, jumping around, unable to sit down, she was like, "And that is my brother."
Yeah.
Your brother's
Are
a ram.
you?
In temperament, apparently, yes. But I'm sorry, what were you saying, Alta?
Oh, just. Oh,
But no, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna ask. Are they older, younger?
Uh, Younger. I'm the eldest of three. Um,
Oh, nice. What are the
Luke
names?
Luke is 13, and Colette is going to be 9 in a month or so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, they're amazing. They're the best. They're super adorable and super sweet and fun. And
Yeah.
but yeah. So about this ghost.
Hey
Want
Giselle,
to go
can you
ghost
roll
hunting?
me your lowest stat real quick? And
Yeah.
as for Rasai, your second roll for 2, same
Yes.
thing. It's still pretty warm, but you have good control over your magic. You're right to be proud. You know what you're doing.
That doesn't make
That
me nervous at
that's a
all.
0.
Okay, good to know. You just, with a little bit of anxiety for no particular reason, of course, building, feel just that slight burning at your heels. The bell rings.
All right.
And
Campa time?
so,
I guess we have to go to Campa.
Oh, is it? Is it? Is it? Are we calling it that now? Canva time. I like it. I
That's
think
like
they'll like
golden
it
time,
too.
but mm-hmm.
We should.
But
We
the
should.
opposite.
We should tell him that. I think he'll enjoy that.
Should we bring him some?
Sorry, I didn't know Cersei was gonna be a little shit.
It's so welcome.
I love it.
Mhm.
Do you want to get like coffee before we go? Maybe Campa is better caffeinated.
Where does Campa get
Oh.
their little cups of coffee? Is there a
Magic.
brand on them?
Sparbucks.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
You do
There's a
have to
campus
like
one, right?
physically arm wrestle the barista to get your cup.
Mm.
Oh, I got
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
this. Up. So we want coffee for him.
Oh,
I was thinking for all of us, and we also
Yeah.
get Campa one. But yeah, totally.
Showing up fashionably late with a cup of coffee is always like a power move, and I love it.
yes.
Nico feels nervous at the thought of being late for anything. Yep.
Yeah, Makoto's going to go arm wrestle for some coffee.
Yes.
I would love to arm wrestle for coffee as well.
Fantastic. The good news is you don't have to win. You just have to arm wrestle.
You just have to do it.
Uh,
Okay.
If you do happen to win, you get like some free shots of espresso, or I don't fucking know. I don't drink coffee.
Whipped cream for free or something.
Yeah, you get a little thing for free. But
You get a punch in your punch card.
that aside, you
If you
guys
get 5 of them, you get a free drink.
Yeah.
get it punch because it's Starbucks.
That was totally intentional.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm so funny.
You guys swing by. Arm wrestle, get some drinks, and make your way back to the temple.
Oh no.
Yes.
You
I'm great.
okay?
Especially now that Makoto does know the way this time, going to lead the way and just stomp down the hallways.
Sounds good. You head down the hall through this giant portrait of Lady Auriga into the hidden entrance, down the stairs, and down the magical stairs into the temple proper, where Campa is standing in the center, tapping his foot, looking at you all, very disappointed, until he sees that you guys have coffee. And then he doesn't look disappointed, he just nods.
We got you one too.
Have you thought about putting an elevator in here?
It's a lot of stairs.
Just curious.
You need to stay fit if you're going to fight evil.
Do you use the
Oh,
I'm
stairs?
sorry, what was that? Did you just blow a raspberry at me? Are you 12?
Who I didn't. I don't.
I think that was C to B. He's got a few bugs. I'm working on it.
Yeah, the mechanical bird has gas. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's.
Well,
I thought we were training.
yes. Please finish your drinks so that we can
Um,
train. Yes.
Is the school haunted? Somebody said they saw a ghost.
Also, do ghosts wear sheets to cover up what they look like?
And are ghosts real?
Yes.
Can
why
we
ghosts
do-
blow
are
out the
real.
lights?
And why do I
Yeah,
smell like blood?
These are all a lot of questions. Pardon?
Slip that. No, there's lots of questions. I appreciate.
Nico, there's nothing wrong with smelling like blood.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you
Okay.
smell
Yeah.
like. It's fine. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
who you
Yeah.
are.
It's entirely normal.
We'll address that in a minute. Going down the line, because it seems like you are very interested in this subject. Yes, ghosts are real. I suppose they can wear sheets if they want to. What you are going to be fighting is a manifestation of something akin to a ghost. So, but
Hmm.
goodness, what were your other questions? You swarmed me all at once. Something about smelling like blood?
Oh no, I was like, can a ghost blow out the lights? Because there seem to have been some lighting problems in the dorm.
Our room had a
Like the
electrical
crystal
issues.
just,
Mm.
That's
and
true.
it was
did
not
in
because
all
of the fish I
rooms.
had for dinner. We're pretty sure.
Yes, they certainly can. Have there been reports of a ghost here?
Yeah, just in the dorm below us.
Very pink
We were
girl was
actually
talking
thinking
about
that
it.
yeah, and talking about how the ghost might have blown out the lights, but maybe not.
Interesting. Well, people die everywhere, so I'm sure this place is haunted.
I said. Oh, that is what I said.
Have people died here?
Mhm.
Of course, people have died here. This used to be a castle before it was an academy.
How long do ghosts stay around?
They're not my expertise.
Whose castle was it?
What is your expertise?
I am the guide. This castle belonged to the royal line of Lady Auriga. It still
Mhm.
does, but they have since dropped the
Monarchy.
Thank
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
for
Mhm. Mhm.
reading my mind.
I just thought that was
Monarchy.
Campa being so done with us. I was just
I mean, yes. They have since dropped the monarchy and now run the school as headmasters.
Cool. Mhm. So, is that
Can
everything?
we. Sorry, what was that?
I guess that's everything then.
Right then.
Training?
Staring
Is
is now
directly at
is
Nico.
now very avoiding eye contact.
put my hand up. So, the training thing, I finished my drink. Do you have a trash can?
And I think if Makoto notices the eyes from Campa, she's gonna step in front of Nico. Not totally covering, but yeah, just with the eyes back.
You could
Yeah.
put your drink in C to B, and he could carry it upstairs once we're all done.
Oh, that's
And the raven
really
just
cute.
like opens like its jaw.
I love the noise.
I put like the lip of the lid in his little beak so he can toddle with it like up all the stairs. I'm like, this is why an elevator would be helpful for C to B.
You
That's
see,
true.
I would much prefer you all not bring trash down to this sacred temple of our mothers, but
You always have coffee, though.
He had like 3 Starbucks last
yes,
time
but
we were
I can
here.
Trash
magic it
happens.
away. Have you mastered that
Magic
power
does
yet?
away.
I
No.
think
I'm
can
not
Nico
going to
try
take care of your trash for you.
with Nico having like Makoto in front? I'm just gonna like
Good enough.
try to like manifest my powers to vanish the cup because they did have some magic before all this happened. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
um
I would say give me probably a clever, careful, whatever
yeah
you're feeling.
yeah it's either gonna be clever or sneaky, but both work. I'll do clever.
Hell yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah, easy
4.
enough.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
he's just being an asshole. It's a
Mhm.
simple enough thing to do. You're like, okay, we were taught this trash spell for like, cantrips for kindergartners.
We
Yeah.
love
Uh,
practical magic.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was like 3 or 4 when my parents were like, "We're done tidying up after you. You need to learn how to tidy up after yourself. You're old enough."
At 4?
Yeah. Nico's had a
Oh.
hard life.
And you smell like blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's having a rough go.
I
of
don't say
it.
that in character.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know it's
I think
just
you
hear,
know.
Makoto's
like-
just staring intensely at her drink now.
yeah. I think you hear some like that crinkling plastic as CDB like flips the drink up in the air and starts like crunching down on it. And
yeah.
just
Like a trash compactor.
It's like you know that
and then
you know
flies
that
back to Cersei and just
the one bin you get in The Sims 4 that like actually eats the trash. Is it just like that where it just like noms in it and the trash is gone?
I love
that.
that.
I don't know Sims, but that sounds
Oh
awesome.
wow, yeah, that sense, yeah.
So are we fighting again today?
Yes. And with that, he begins to whip you guys into more training, which is not just one-on-one combat, but also a lot of more focused exercises of like, okay, I see that your attacks or your battle strategy are more focused on this, so you're going to focus on this, this, and this. You are going to focus on that, that, and that. And it's definitely a lot more trying to coordinate things, trying to organize. Excuse me. And that is pretty much the entire day. And it is exhausting, but you do for sure feel like you're getting a better hang of your powers. And at the end of it, once you all have thoroughly beat the pulp out of each other and then learned how to heal, because he did make sure that you all know the very basics of healing, which again is reaching into your heart to want to aid people, to want to be sure that you help them. You are giving, your spirit is healing them. All this kind of bullshit. But making sure you guys have the basic understanding of how to heal, even if that is not going to be what you do. And eventually, with everybody healed up, a little sore, a little bruised, but nowhere near as beat up as you probably should be, he waves his hand and says, "Well, good job, everybody. You are dismissed. 2 more days, and then we are going down to the city, and we will be dealing with our first fell. Nico, you stay here. Yes?
Oh, is that the kind of ghosty manifestation thing you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I think
If you
Makoto
go
looks
on
at
your
Nico
own,
like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good. If you go on your own, you might end up hurting other people if you try to interfere before
Oh,
you're
sure.
ready.
Sure. No, I was just thinking that maybe it was connected to the ghost that someone saw here last night. Is there a possibility it's already here?
No.
Okay.
I have a very watchful eye over this campus. If a fell were to get in here, which, first of all, we are floating quite a ways off the ground, I would know about it. and I would let you know.
They can't fly.
They can, but not these ones.
Okay.
At the moment, they are only just beginning to seep through the earth. Not all of them have quite been born yet.
We're fighting babies?
Uh, no,
I don't feel comfortable fighting babies.
no, they're not.
I don't
They're
think they're
not.
literal babies. I think they're like
New arrivals.
Right. Like
They,
like weeds when they're starting up, maybe? You want to
they
get them
are
before they get the roots?
the literal manifestation of thousands of years of hate and anger and betrayal and all kinds of negative emotion that have been stagnating in a dead god's blood.
They're angry blood babies.
so not babies.
They're not babies. They are manifestations of our dear late mother Yashet's will, which has been corrupted due to her betrayal by your kind, the mortals. As I said, you are dismissed except for Nico.
Makoto will sidle up to Nico and just, do you want me to stay?
I also give you a look.
Yeah. I can leave you C to B. Hops down, just stands next to your feet, I think.
I think you're
And
muted.
Cersei will
You're
start.
muted.
He was like,
Oh,
I don't.
I am so.
Did everyone hear
muted.
that? And I didn't hear it. Okay.
I'm.
Wait, what?
I'm fine. I'll be. I'll be. Okay. Thank you for C to B. It's. Yeah. I'll see you in the room.
For sure.
See you
You can
later.
wait in the hallway.
Yeah.
Let's top the stairs.
Bye.
As we're walking up the stairs, Versailles will turn to the rest of the group and say, do you think Campa's gonna try and hurt Nico? I mean, they did, you know, threaten them to get me to cast magic or summon my weapon or
Summon
whatever
your
the hell it was.
Well, I've been playing with this new thing with C to B where I don't know if I can hear through him yet, but I can see through him.
Oh.
So if you guys are ready, I can let you know if he starts to go for Nico. Does that sound
Yeah,
good?
and yeah, and
Yes.
I don't think they would hurt Nico. They need Nico as much as we do if we're supposed to all be working together to fight the fell. But
But there's more ways to hurt people than just physical.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'll stay with you.
All right. And I think Cersei will just find like a place to sit and just like focus on the connection between them and C to B.
Sounds good. You guys camp out in the hall outside of the secret entrance into the long hall that leads to the temple. And Nico is left alone with CB, with the guide, Campa, who has just stood there smiling, watching and waiting for the others to leave. So,
Hmm.
what was that about you smelling like blood?
Oh, where to begin? Um.
At the beginning.
Mm. When I was having my encounter with the seer, they commented on the fact that I apparently smell like blood. I don't smell it. I. Anyway, I asked Giselle, who has a very good, keen sense of smell, if she could pick up on anything in case it was like an actual smell and not just like a, spiritual vibes smell. And she could smell it too.
I see.
I'm sure it's nothing though, right? It's just.
I mean, you brought it up because you're worried, right?
Yeah, I suppose I'm a little overwhelmed and overstimulated, and I've perhaps been more open about things than I ordinarily would be.
I see. Is there anything else I need to know about this? Anything else that has been strange?
Um. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
You
Do
needn't
you?
panic.
Okay. I'll just.
I'll just
Yeah,
not panic
yeah,
then.
yeah. That's definitely the best way to stop a panic is just be like, don't
Uh-huh.
panic. Yeah,
Yep. Why
I'm
are you
so calm
depressed?
right now.
Stop being sad.
Have you tried making a list? I don't.
Have you tried yoga?
Yeah. Just vitamins, sunshine, go for a walk. I'm fine. You asked, like, is there. Have you seen something that's concerning?
Well, your attitude, firstly. Not attitude in a negative way.
Oh, okay. They had a panic. Like when you've been raised a certain way for like
Yeah.
zero attitude from yeah. There was this sudden like
When your
don't tell my
parents say
parents.
attitude and you're like,
Mhm.
uh-huh.
The school send reports to parents. I promise I'm being so good right now.
Hi, bestie.
Hi, Bessie.
The gang says hi. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Sorry, she just got back home.
Yeah. What kind of attitude?
Give me 2 seconds. So sorry.
Everything's
I will
fine.
probably
Everybody. Everything is so
Yeah,
fine right now.
seriously, like
So fine.
anything.
I would say the CDB probably like hops up and like sits on your foot and kind of like, as much as he can't, like bears down a little bit to try and like give you some pressure, but just like on your foot,
Yeah.
Yeah, they like nest a little bit and just like on their
Doing
Yeah.
their best. Doing their
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
Probably like you guys see Cersei do a little like like a weird little like
A little
down
wiggle.
with her body.
You like puff up your shoulder, like it, like Cersei, not Cersei. Hi, Cersei.
Yeah.
Phoebe like puffs up its like feathers to be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Hi, I'm
mhm,
back.
mhm.
Sorry.
Hi.
What did you just ask, Nico?
Have you seen anything that what no, it was what kind of attitude? What do you mean attitude?
Right. The fact that you asked such a strange out of nowhere question and have been acting incredibly nervous the entire time about it. It seems like a few of the others have been trying to defend or deflect this, so it seems like everybody knows that something is up. And I thought I would just speak to you directly. And please, I am here to help. I may have been a bit impatient and antagonistic yesterday, and I apologize for that. But I do want to make sure everything is okay with you all.
I understand. I'm not sure why they're I mean, I'm a bit of an anxious person, just in general. Social. This is like my literal worst nightmare right now. um, um, and I know that they've been doing that. We've only just met each other, though. I don't. I. I hope they
The
don't
point
think
is,
something's wrong. Yep.
is there anything else I need to know?
Maybe. Um, how much do you know about my family?
I know you've been in that building for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He's just staring at you.
I feel so seen and I hate it. I do not wish to be perceived. Yes, we've it's for generations we've um worked in the
Mm-hmm.
building library. It's basically it's like a library. Um. Well, if that's oh gosh. I there is something and I am very worried about it, but I it uh gives me actual physical pain at the thought of telling anyone about it.
I understand.
I'm I don't I don't want them to know about it. Equally, I would hate for something to happen to them because of it.
I understand. He looks over to C to B and motions with his hand. And C to B, your vision through C to B just goes black for a moment.
Fuck.
What
And
happened?
then
What?
you feel C to B just pop in front of you and land on your lap.
That happened.
That's not supposed to happen, right?
Uh-oh.
Can I ram the
They were
door?
talking.
You don't have
They
to
were
ram the door. Yes, yes, you can.
They were starting to talk about Nico's family. I
Oh,
don't
Makoto's already
know much
gone.
yet.
Wait, no,
Oh,
Makoto.
Okay.
If to be reappeared, like Makoto would go in there and just bust it open. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, first of all, give me a forceful roll, please, Makoto.
Okay.
Can I
Teehee.
do is there anything I can do to try and stop
Hey,
her?
woo.
Yeah, if you want to.
You're gonna try
Yeah.
to stop her? Okay.
Yeah,
You,
I
you
mean
want to
it's
try the triumphant ram who has been known to carve out an entire canyon? Yeah, let's go.
if Nico does
Constellation be constellation.
if Nico wanted us to know, they would tell us. So yes.
Okay. So two
Okay.
forceful.
Yeah.
Mmm, juicy.
I think this is just going for quick. I don't think I'm being smart. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out if I want to use an asset on this.
Would I be able to help at all?
Yeah. If you want to, I believe the help action gives a +2. If I remember the rules of the game that I'm running correctly.
You're the
It is
TMs.
now.
You decide the rules. Yeah.
Yeah, it is now. Let's do it, y'all.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just gonna roll quick and then let me know what I get. Ooh, that's a 1. But if
Yes.
you're helping me, Rasai,
How are you helping?
Giselle's going after Mikoto to stop her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm literally throwing myself in front of Makoto with like
okay,
my arms out.
I'm gonna try and create like a barrier that Makoto can't pass with
Okay.
magic. Because
Okay.
She's
that's
like,
what I
haha,
do.
I'm through the door. Bang, invisible wall.
Yeah, it's like you hit
Honestly,
me and I
yeah,
hit the
I
wall.
imagine it's
I'll
just
say
like,
Squishes Giselle.
yeah, how did this happen?
Oh, this is totally
Yeah,
planned.
I'm
Yes,
trying to imagine
One of those
how
things where you can
Makoto
see
would
the
do.
outline of Giselle.
Because I think she would. I think she would hit Giselle, not on purpose, but hit
Just
Giselle and
slam
hit the
into
wall and just
inertia's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that damage.
if
yeah,
they
yeah, you will.
if they
Yeah,
sent
maybe I got a little bit of a concussion,
if they
but it
sent
was worth
C
it.
to be out, Nico might be in trouble. That's it. We have to go see.
Do I have to roll for helping?
They're not Kempa's not going to hurt them. Kempa needs Nico. If Nico
Literally, every
wanted,
one of our guardians said not to trust him or they didn't like him.
just because we don't like someone doesn't mean that they don't.
We like Nico.
We do. So we need to
If
trust Nico. It
I'm
will
with
get
you,
us if
Makoto. I'm with you, Makoto. I want to know what's happening too, but I think Kampa might have sent out C to B because they were starting to talk about Nico's past, not because they were trying to hurt them. I can try and send C to B in and just go over the top.
I think
Like
that's fair.
small
Can we just ask Nico
circle
if
so
they're
we
okay?
can hear. Hmm?
Can we just ask Nico if they're okay?
I don't want us to risk overhearing something that Nico isn't ready for us to know about them.
Then I can hit the door first.
You
You
might break
knock.
it. But we gotta come up with something because my arms are getting tired.
As this is all happening,
Just pat pat.
just smushed right here, like so.
2 more
As
minutes.
But while we're fighting, I guess.
happening,
2 more minutes.
after
still
C to B disappears, Kampa looks down at Nico.
Hmm. Uh, you know what? If this gets me sent away, then so be it. If it keeps them safe. Come on, you can do it. My family are not originally from here.
Do
Like-
you know where you're from?
I think I know where I'm from because I did research. I don't know exact, but from the other side.
Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, so you know? Okay.
Yes, I
And you're
do.
not okay. And you're not gonna send me away for that.
Not unless you become a problem. No. But we're here to make sure that you maintain control over your powers. This is part of why we are training, so that nothing happens. What happened with the ghost? Was that you? Has that happened before?
No. Well, I don't think so. I'm more nervous, and now that I've gained this ability, certain things have changed. It's actually felt very natural to me. But then you drop the whole like they have like green energy vibes, and
Yes, nobody else seemed to notice. But worry not, I took note. I
okay,
have my theories.
okay. Is everything okay? Is it a problem?
It'll be a problem if you don't learn how to control it.
Ooh, okay.
So, this whole
Okay.
anxiety thing that you're having right now,
Uh-huh.
sorry, you're going to
Mhm.
have to work on that.
Okay.
It feeds off of negative emotions.
Oh. Okay.
I believe there's a counselor at school if that helps.
Yeah. Okay.
But more importantly, actually controlling this will not only take control over your emotions, but also control over your powers.
Well,
You needn't panic about it. It would be just the same as the others. You're just a little more volatile.
it's a good thing that I work hard.
Indeed. If you would like, there's no obligation, but I could run some tests on you to see if my theories are correct.
What kind of tests?
Blood tests, samples. I
Okay.
won't be dissecting you or anything.
Yeah. Okay. I can do that. Could do that.
I think I hear some pounding on the door. Would you like to let your friends know that you're okay?
Yeah. I can do that. You let me know when you need me to do the thing. I will do the thing. Should I not tell them? This is something that I don't tell anyone ever because there's a lot of negative connotations over what that is.
Of course. I think it's best if you keep it quiet,
Okay.
especially if, as I said, my theory is correct. But please, go tell them, wrap things up, and come back tonight whenever you are ready.
Okay, thank you so much for, like, genuinely, thank you so much for being understanding.
Of course.
I know.
This is a difficult situation.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. I scuttle off upstairs and do like the, where you like imagine box breathing on my way up the stairs. So that by the time I get there, I'm just like, so many stairs, you guys, right? I'm gonna have out.
Are you okay, Nico?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I think Makoto's been banging on the door.
Yeah. Are
Uh-huh.
you
Knocking
okay?
aggressively.
Because I
I think CDB was like in Cersei's hand and they were ready to like
yeah.
Gross,
I'm just
CDB.
like,
Launch.
CDB, go!
wow. Yeah, it's like,
I choose you.
You-
choose you.
Or I imagine everybody Sailor Moon style just like falls out of the door as they're pressed against
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Wow.
We like tumble down a couple stairs too.
Oh, I would try to catch everybody if we're
ouch,
following
oh,
you.
ow,
Just
ow.
yeah, like. Nico,
Thanks
are
for
you
waiting,
okay?
everyone. Yeah,
everything
I'm
okay?
good. I'm yeah. It's fine. It's all good. We can talk about it over food. We should go eat. This has been a long training day, and I imagine we all need to like feed ourselves to like ground. It's a lot of power usage today, so
I am so hungry.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad you
same.
suggested that.
let's
Please,
go
can
eat.
we go?
Yeah.
Nico says in a way more like personality forward, friendly way than they ever do normally, but they're acting the part. Let's go. Food, right? Am I right, everyone? Let's go.
Yeah.
Am I right, buddies? Let's go.
What up, fellow kids?
I like gently take Nico's arm in mine and like we bounce off and it's like, we gotta go. And I'm hungry, like super hungry too. And I couldn't get studio time until 9. So
Wow. Oh yeah. So yeah. Have you got like practice tonight?
yeah, dance practice. There's like, the dance classes, but then there's like, you have to practice outside of class. So you have to sign up for a studio time, but we're freshmen. So we don't get like really good times to, so it's just like rambling on.
Yeah.
And white noise machine for Nico.
Oh.
Campa got him.
Can't
Timing
forget.
being
Yeah.
perfect of you being like white noise machine. That's
Yeah,
right.
I really
I
like
thought
it.
someone was doing it as a bit for a second.
Giselle, you're so good.
Giselle rambles, and that's all Nico hears.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's so
Oh
low.
no, you're still
no.
fuzzy buzzy.
Why
Did
is
I just
that
say
Aw.
that fuzzy buzzy? Good God.
You said
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Was it
Fuzzy
there?
Buzzy was a damn.
Strange fuzzy fuzzy.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Oh no, I just thought of a terrible one. Like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy smelled like blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
I'm
now?
sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Didn't see you there.
Where'd you come from?
Enters in a flurry of roses.
Yeah.
Sparkles everywhere.
Tamaki style.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay, looks like I'm back. Cool.
Mhm.
So, thank God you guys all missed all of my horrible dabbing. So, thank you for your patience. Yes, Campa did get into the computer and start chewing on cords. But you guys make your way over to the cafeteria after a long evening of training and a perfectly normal conversation. And you get some food. You guys relax. You have some just very casual conversation. Does anybody want to do or say anything in particular before Nico heads out?
Just
Yeah. Risai will at some point in the conversation kind of like lean into everybody and just be like, so you guys keep talking about like you're not sure if we're friends or not. Like, is that like you're really hesitant to say the word friend, and that's um I'm having a hard time understanding that. Like we spend time together and like we're friendly with each other and we like each other, right? So like why
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
They
you're all
just,
my
like,
best friends.
yeah, right? Like
Th-
we're friends.
This is the
Um,
first time I've made friends, so I have no context prior to this, so this feels like friends to me.
Go. Hold up
I
my
haven't
hands for
either.
you.
We've
Well, I have my grandma, but I don't think that counts. I'm
Makoto,
told
I
it
hold
doesn't
both
count.
your hands.
well in
Hmm.
the village we're family.
Mm.
We all are business partners, family. We take care of each other. We
I
don't
think
really
friends
use
take care of
friend.
each other too. But friends can take care of each other too.
Mm-hmm. And
Is it
family
like
can
a
be friends.
hierarchy? How do they
I
fit?
I think a person can be both. Uh,
Yeah.
Like my mom told me that my grandma can't be my best friend, but my grandma told me that she was my best friend, and I was like, I mean, that tracks, like I trust her opinion over my mother's, so
That's
Yeah.
right,
sweet.
normal, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I trust
I
your guys' opinions over, I don't know, campus even maybe.
Also,
Like I trust you guys.
I just also wanted to say, and it does connect to the friendship thing. I appreciate you guys for being so nice to me and like protective, and you've all been really patient, and I haven't I don't know how to receive those things well.
Why wouldn't we be nice?
But I don't know. Just like more than I don't know. Feels like you guys have just really gone far with how nice and accepting, and I just really appreciate it. So I wanted to say thank you.
We are pretty
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
You're very welcome. And I think whatever word we use, as long as we know that we've got each other's backs, no matter what,
I think
we'll be
friends is
okay.
good.
I feel like everything that we're about to go through together, I think it's important that we are friendly with each other. Need to.
Yeah.
What, like it's gonna be hard?
Famous last words.
But isn't
No.
that what family is? It's just accepting.
Mm-hmm.
well,
That's
not
where I see
not
you.
always. I mean, your family sounds
I don't have any
really
family.
great.
They're well, I live alone, but the community, we are family. We don't all like each other, but we take care of each other,
Yeah.
It
and
sounds
we
like
just accept who we are.
So you don't have like people that you live with or your parents or siblings or anything?
I wish, man. That sounds kind of like to have that independence. That sounds cool.
It does sound pretty cool.
I
Also
just
sounds lonely.
kind of accepted it as it was. It's not really a judgmental thing to it. Just, we share meals when we can with others that live close by and take care of each other. But that's what I've always treated as family.
Giselle, can you roll me your lowest stat?
no.
Oh, okay.
I hit the wrong
No.
button.
If I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
know.
Ignore that. That's not the right button.
Okay.
It could have been the right button.
Oh.
You could have lied to me.
But what if? Yeah.
No, but then I would have known I was lying. I can't lie to you. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay.
Can I like say a thing and then have
Oh,
like the
by
actions
all
come out?
means. I
'Cause-
think you know what's going on with this role, so please take narrative control.
Oh, that's too much power. I just think Giselle is like. It sounds like you've had a lot of really mixed experiences, and both really beneficial and but also really lonely. And it sounds like for as sad as or lonely as things may have been, you also were really lucky to have people around you that loved you and supported you in what way they could. And whatever word you have for it, or word you want to use for it, I'm really glad that you had that. Not everyone in the world is always so lucky. So I'm glad you have that. And I hope we can provide that for you too. All right, Alto, what happens to me?
Well, nothing quite yet, but you do feel that burning start to grow up your legs again. You start to feel. Do you I don't remember if I gave you like little paws or if I gave you shoes. I think you have shoes.
I think
Anyways,
I have shoes. I wear like
okay.
it's really only in, like the mostly in the face and the tail that I'm like, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, like Nya. Thank you,
Yes.
The
We
Bobby.
way
all went.
everybody.
Yeah.
Like yeah, with opposable thumbs.
Listen,
Yes.
we all have such a good vibe together that if we don't get a season 2, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry.
Riot.
Yeah,
Because everyone's
simultaneous
sad to
meowing.
send.
It's yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign.
Mhm.
But point of that question is,
Mhm.
you do start to feel your foot begin to sort of outgrow and maybe poke through your shoe a little bit. And if you're wearing pants, you feel little tears. It's minor right now, but you can feel it growing with this pit in your heart from this conversation.
I don't even think I wear pants. I think I like Giselle wears like skirts and like knee
Perfect.
high socks. So
Okay, well, your socks are ruined. I'm so sorry.
oh no. Okay,
What
well
about the socks?
I think at that Giselle just kind of nods, and then as the conversation moves on, at some point later on in the conversation, she will intentionally, like as she's standing up with her leftovers, she will slip and she will drop her food and drink all over her front. Be like, oh my gosh, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, are
Oh,
you
are you
okay?
Yeah.
Makoto will definitely help her immediately.
Thanks, sorry. Like and making sure to get like the food and the like drink
Mhm.
on the socks to hide how they're ruined.
Yeah, to hide all of the spikes that are made of that dark void black and little bits of
yeah.
green poking through.
Is it noticeable?
Yeah, can we
Like
see
as
this?
she stands up?
I think despite her attempts with that -2 that she rolled, yeah. I think it is. Like maybe not at first, maybe you're like, "Wow, I didn't know our broccoli was radioactive." And then you realize, "Oh no, that's actually hurting my head looking at that."
Oof.
I
What
I'm gonna
happened?
go run back to the dorm
Well,
super quick
No,
and
just
No,
change.
Giselle, and I'm gonna like
I'll go with you.
start.
I'll go with you.
I'm just gonna start chasing after her.
Yeah,
Cedarby
Makoto is
the second-
stomping.
and Cedarby is instantly darting and it's just flying by your head.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just
Cersei
absolute
got
sport
legs.
run.
Hey, C to B.
Sport
I
run.
just left at the table like
I looked down for 2
Guys?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I also think like I imagine. Oh, this is on both legs. I think
Oh, yeah.
Giselle is like it's painful. It's like probably less like she's
They're like bone
limping.
spurs.
Did Makoto catch up to her? Do you think?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure easily.
Giselle, just stop. Wait,
What she'll
stop.
do
Are you okay?
is she'll swoop. Like if she sees that it's hurting, just swoop and grab her, and just, I'm sorry, I'm not. Look, I'm sorry that I hurt you earlier, and then try to heal as we're walking back.
What? Oh no, I'm
You
fine.
don't need
It's it doesn't hurt. I'm not. Or it hurts, but I'm not hurt. I'm fine. It's a skin condition. It just acts up sometimes. The ballet shoes that we use and we
By
dance
the way,
with
just
are
And
We're not running
They do.
anywhere.
Cersei is like,
She
Cersei's
can't
like
run in.
keeping up
Well,
as much as they can.
Yeah.
Like, Giselle, seriously, you don't have that stuff is hard to look at. That's not.
Giselle,
That's not.
It doesn't seem
normal.
it
very
is
nice.
nasty.
Giselle, you need to go see Campa. I'm not gonna put any more context on that. You need to go and see Campa though.
Well,
He might
Let's
be
go
the only
get
one who
different
knows
clothes
anything
first.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I have
like,
lots of socks.
yeah. Can
I
I
have
may, I-
lots
may I
of
borrow
socks.
some
They're
socks
very
and
big.
I'm gonna.
and they're
You
very
guys
comfy.
yeah.
take her to. I'm gonna go and get Rasai. She
I think
needs
Rasai would like eventually
Oh, yeah.
like catch up
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like
Hey guys, what's up?
okay.
Can I at least change into not messy clothes if I'm gonna talk to Campa?
Yeah, we're going back to the dorm first.
Yeah, I think we're
Okay.
That was my intention, at least. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Rasai will like exchange a look with Nico because having been Nico's sparring partner has seen this green before,
color.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mhm.
just kind of like a. She's
Yeah.
not gonna say anything, but like a. I think I'm figuring out what's happening here thing. Because she seems like an airhead, but she's not dumb.
Oh,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Popular girls can like be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. For sure,
Like
for
this
sure.
art, I love that.
Cool.
But yeah, Makoto and not trying to like apologizing because she just swooped you up kind of thing, but trying to
It's
help
you don't have
and
to
just
apologize. It's
very
okay. It's
nicely.
nice of you. Yeah, it's just crazy bunions.
Sounds
Giselle,
painful.
as like, can I, if we're like made it to the dorm and like as
Yeah,
I'm
you
pulling
guys
out
have been
socks,
walking and talking, and
yeah,
yes.
I pull out like the pinkest, fluffiest, like with little heart socks, like really, like you could not dance in these, but they're gonna be comfy as fuck, like
Those are
socks.
so cute.
Yeah, I just thought they kind of match your whole vibe. And as
Thanks.
they hand them to you, they're like, I think we just had a big talk about how we're all friends. And Giselle, we want to take care of you just as much as we want to take care of anyone else. I understand why this might be scary to talk about, but we need to know because we want to keep you safe. And we want to make sure that you're protected. I mean, you were the first person I met when I came here. Sorry, I'm one of those people who kind of like gets attached to people really
No, no,
easily,
don't
but
apologize.
I care about you, and we all do. And if you tell us what's going on, I think we know, but you don't. My point is, you don't have to lie to us. I understand why it's scary, and I understand why you might want to lie, but we're friends.
I think Giselle's like palming at her eyes.
Tissue immediate. Just
Oh, thanks.
Nika's very grateful that everyone is facing Giselle at the moment because they're absolutely standing in the back in a corner, also quietly crying.
No.
oh no, Makoto would definitely like
They're
as
like,
she's
let's
grabbing
get
tissue,
us fine.
just
Team
very
Mom
quietly,
Makoto.
just
Touching moment. No, 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 it's fine. Giselle, we need to get her to.
Yep.
We need
It
to.
just I will
Yeah,
grab
let me-
Nico's hand and just like tissue in hand and get back. I
I
won't say
think we
anything.
should
Just
listen to Nico's advice and get Giselle to Campa.
Okay. Can can I? I'm gonna go into the other room to change super quick.
Right.
Yeah.
take your time.
Um, and I go into our room and I peel off my like my gross clothes, and then I put on like a new shirt and skirt, and
Mm-hmm.
I save the socks for last. And I finally like looking at the door, making sure it's closed and no one can see. I will slowly peel off my ruined socks and see what has happened.
Pretty much your entire legs from like the knee down have turned into pure black with green lines and markings throughout them, spikes here and there, claws. They look monstrous. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, Alta. I um I think this I'm sorry, I'm like really pulling everything together. I think the combination of horror at like seeing because I my understanding of this Alta, which is
Mhm.
limited, is that this is something that I've had for a while, but this is the first time this has ever done anything like this. And the
Oh yeah,
last time that I I took my socks off and I looked at it and the lights went out. That had never happened before.
correct.
Okay, thank you. So I think this combination of pain and frightening looking have never this has never happened before. And feeling quite like feeling very cornered, very loved, but very cornered because for the first time in her entire life, someone has like basically put Giselle in a corner and said, "No, you're lying and you're hiding something, and we're not going to let this go. And we're not going to let you keep hiding this and hurting yourself with this anymore." I think it's just panic.
Okay.
She's just, she doesn't even put the socks on because she doesn't want to ruin them. She puts on her own other socks and will deal with shredding those. And she
You do
just
shred.
panic. Yeah, she's just panicking.
Uh,
Okay,
Could
maybe
you?
I should have tried jeans, but it's too late now.
Need flares.
I have my cartoon character closet. It's just the same outfit over and over on hangers.
Could you roll me the approach that best suits your mindset, which is a little hard to define with the words we were given? Right now, I'm thinking either careful or forceful, which are complete opposites, but I think it's really how you're like handling the panic. Like, are you trying to push through it, or are you just like, okay, I got to navigate my way around it?
I'm gonna say, oh
It doesn't have to be those two. That's just my thoughts.
no, I think both of those are really good. And I think she has lived in like the careful approach her entire life. And I part of this panic is coming from the fact that she knows with these other four people that is not going to work anymore. So I do think this is just forceful.
All right, give me a forceful roll.
May I use an aspect?
Which aspect?
I would like to use my aspect, protective, loving sister who hides in the spotlight, where in that way that like a spotlight can burn as well as it illuminates, she is hoping to burn burn the truth away and be like, maybe if I shine bright enough, they won't see everything else.
I'd say, with everything in consideration, yeah, you can use that.
Cool. So that's a. Would you remind me what that adds again?
That would add a +2.
Cool. So 3. That's a 5.
Nice. So you try and just force your way through this panic attack with the mindset of, it's going to be fine. It's fine. And with, even though it's kind of adding to the panic, the friends supporting you does have an extra effect on this. And you're able to calm your panic just enough that it's not crippling. And you even see some of the monstrous parts of you start to recede ever so slightly back to your regular flesh. And so, as you gather yourself, head down to see Campa. Is Nico going with at the same time?
Yeah, I think Nico would have tried to slip into the room before they all headed away, but yeah.
Okay, if you want to
Go
have a
ahead.
conversation,
Just brief.
yeah, we'll do that as soon as we're back from
Mhm.
break. So, thank you guys for sticking around. Stick around for another 10 minutes and we'll be back for more panic attacks. Yay!
Yay!
everyone.
Look at the subtitles.
What?
Can I just say subtitles? The fact that they wrote "dummy thick" with 2 C's. Well done, subtitles.
That's great.
Yes,
Good
like,
job,
honestly,
subtitles.
honestly.
excellence
job.
right there. Thank you.
Oh
for that.
my god. I'm so glad I have my inhaler on me today. My asthma is killing me
Oh,
with
no.
how much I've been
No.
fucking laughing.
We're too funny.
You're too
Stop being
funny.
funny,
We're too
guys.
funny for Alta.
No more.
All right, we're done being funny.
Mhm.
No more.
No more.
Serious.
We're serious here. We don't joke.
Stop
So-
laughing, Circe. So sorry. That was so rude.
Get me delayed.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
As two of our party were about to descend, Nico snuck into where Giselle was once she was ready to have a conversation.
I just slide back against the door to close the door so that I'm leaning against it and look over at you with wide eyes.
Pull up my socks.
Has-
Rip.
Has that
Rip.
when how long have you been dealing with that?
Alta, did we ever come up with a reason? How long?
Yeah,
Would you remind me?
it's been a couple of months since about when you got your
My
since
star.
you got hit by a falling star.
Okay, thank you. Since the star, it
Oh,
it started in my toes, and then my foot, and then my ankles,
About feet
which
again.
made dancing and teaching classes a time, and then my calves, and that got a little harder to hide, but we made it work.
I'm really sorry. I thought
What?
I thought I'd done that to you.
What?
And you
No.
see, like, they'll hide their face, but you can see, when people are crying and it's like the big fat ones. Like,
Ghibli tears.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, Nico, no. No.
I
This
honestly
isn't your
thought
fault.
No, I.
All the others at the door, like,
We're like fully the friends thing. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull back because I wear a lot of layers and I cover myself up a lot. I can't hide the marks on my face, but I pull it back to show the white, looks like vitiligo on my hand. And I just try to localize, if I can, the manifestation of my powers so that the white glows that
Mhm.
sickly green.
It sure does. You're able to do that easily. It's the same green that is on your legs, and the same green you imagine that Kampa has mentioned as the monsters. One of the very distinct features of the monsters you're going to fight.
I've always had this.
What did this to you?
Genetics. It's complicated.
Or like Complicated.
Complicated. It's complicated.
Is that a regional dialect? I don't know what that
Yeah.
means, but
It's complicated. um,
you don't you don't have to explain anything that you don't want to. I mean, I'll listen, but
I have been kept sheltered all of my life. And I haven't. The thought of letting people in is just really scary because this. People are afraid of this. Like I know you know how that feels now.
I think it I think it might have been different for me, but the terror of my fiance is playing Overwatch. Do you want me to tell him to stop?
No, it was perfect.
It was
Comical.
perfectly timed,
Keep
as long
going,
as he
yeah.
doesn't keep yelling.
Yeah, I'll let
You're
you know.
good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
I know that terror of letting people in to see something that we've been told cannot be seen, and made to feel complicit in the the things that we're doing and the things that we're hiding and how it can eat us. There is nothing wrong with you. And this doesn't change how I feel about you or what I think about you. And I'm sorry I lied to you.
I know why you did it. I've been lying that way all my life. I'm gonna close the distance. Yeah, I'll. At first, I was gonna like take your hand, and then I'm like, oh, hug. Okay, like. And I'm just gonna hold you close, real tight, and say, if there's ever anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Thanks.
When you pull back, you realize, Giselle, that the monstrous appearance of your legs has receded once again, and now is slowly going back to just that symbol, that mark that climbs up from your toes, bottom of your feet to your heel. And it's normal again, but that mark is still there.
I might crane a little to look at
Weird.
it and look at you. He may say the same thing to you, but apparently it feeds on negative emotions. So, you know. You and I, we just need to not be sad anymore.
It's okay. I just
Everything is quite literally fine.
It starts to burn a little bit more.
yeah, I
I will take
just
your
don't
hands and
feel
give them
negative
a squeeze.
emotions. Yeah.
At least take some comfort that you're not alone in this anymore.
Thanks. You too. It's
Yeah.
it's so instinctual, the mask and the
Mm-hmm.
like the squisher downer of the negative emotions coming in again. It's like that's the solution. Just don't feel sad. Let's go.
All
Step
right.
around.
So you two begin to make your way back down towards the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Do the others have anything in particular they would like to do while this is happening?
Do we want to go down with them?
I think Makoto would have asked that specifically to Giselle and Nico. Just
Yeah, like if you guys want us to come
If they want to
along.
be alone, then we'll stay back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Giselle will be like, I don't mind if you hear this. If we're gonna be working together, I trust you to know.
Nico,
I'll
is that
tr-
okay with you?
Yeah. I have some things we all need to talk. Cersei, you give like a. I mean, that speech you give Giselle was like really. Wow.
Thanks. I meant it.
Yeah. Let's
Let's
go
go.
and figure out what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
We'll get
Back-
there. Yep. Eventually.
Let's go grilling for answers. All of a sudden, this little like teeny tiny thing is like, "Let's go grilling for answers!" Like,
Yes, let's
Yeah.
get
Yes,
Campa, and I still have
box.
studio time at 9, so we got it.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, right. Okay. We'll make it quick.
Which is such a college kid thing to do, right? Where it's
It
like, let me
really
have my
is.
existential crisis, but I have to have it before my
Yeah.
lab.
Yeah, I need like I have my time slotted for my breakdown, but I have to be done by this time.
Mhm.
right. I booked the practice room already.
And the anxiety of having to cancel an appointment is high enough that I don't want to have to deal with that. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
study
more
it
pressure
well.
valve of anxiety for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm, 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 mhm.
So hang on, let me just
So,
rush those emotions down, and we're good.
you guys all descend back. And when you arrive in the temple, Kampa is not there, at least not that you can see. And oh, let me just switch this back over to what the temple looks like.
I think Makoto's just gonna yell, "Camp up!" Really loud.
Get your ass out here!
Just,
Come on.
Mhm,
Maybe he
being
got a
so
coffee.
big, just from the logs, just
Yep.
yeah.
It's like yelling
Like
out
blows
for a
my hair back a
duel.
little. Like whoa.
It's like it's got to be like low enough that the goats hear it when they're in the hills. They got to know that it's time to come home.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, way to project.
Truly.
Gotta make sure they all hear you. Don't leave anyone behind.
Of course. There's a few moments before you hear the telltale sparkle that comes with their magic as he apparates beside the group. Of course, in a mist, sparkling blue, beautiful. And he just.
So they've all come.
I can
Because-
see that.
We've had there's been a new information gained. Giselle's got like monster legs.
Think
Yeah. Oh, Giselle, 100%.
very gently just kind of brings Giselle forward, just Giselle,
I
why
kick off one shoe. Campa,
Yeah.
you want to see something wild? Kick off the other shoe.
Oh God, I'm not in defeat, please.
No feet on
We
Twitch.
should have had. Yeah.
Kappa has terms of service.
Okay, I hit
Uh,
accept on campus terms of service,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's not like that. It's I promise I'm not gonna make this more weird. I am, but not in that way. And I take off a
just showing,
sock,
just
and I take off a sock, and like I stand on one leg.
her socks got shredded.
Yeah, this is my second pair. But I spilled stroganoff on the other pair of socks, so they're just kind of done for. The
So
other
we
foot's like
have-
this too. Do you need to see it?
No. And he actually goes and kneels down and like grabs your ankle and like moves you around to inspect this like symbol that's been tattooed, engraved, imprinted onto you somehow. And he's just like,
I'm perfectly changing my balance every
Mhm.
time he moves me to stay like on my feet.
Fascinating. He lets go, stands back up.
I keep one foot in the air in case he needs to see it again.
We also decided that, in the interest of all being able to work together and defend each other, that um, honesty will likely be the best policy in this regard. So I don't mind them knowing about what you need to do with me.
Understood. Now, Giselle, you don't have the same kind of history that Nico does. When did
I
this
don't think so.
start?
Uh, when the star hit me,
Interesting.
I told Nico it started in my toes, and then it went through my foot, and then it went through my ankle, and
Mhm. Let's see, and you've come from. Right. You can see as, like, he's just doing calculations in their head.
just like suburbia.
Yes, I find that very fascinating. I feel as if your case might have specifically been exacerbated by the power that has been granted to you, an unintentional effect. I feel as if we'll have to take a closer look at your home to see if the fell might be making a nest there.
No,
No?
What if
no, that
what if
no.
they are though?
They, I. That's not what it is.
My dear, you don't get a choice in this matter. We need to find the fell, because if they continue to affect people like they're affecting you, if this is just an effect of the fell that has been brought forward because has been accelerated because of the power given to you, then it's only a matter of time before other people are affected.
Shouldn't we at least check on your siblings?
Cersei is going to sidle up like next to Giselle, and if Giselle's open to it, like try and slip a hand into hers.
I
It'll be okay.
I take your hand. And it's like things there are delicate and are even more delicate now that I'm not there. And I think having me there will possibly upset the balance of everything going on with my siblings and my mom. And it this has been going on longer than the last 2 months. The this and I look at my feet. This is symptoms of a sickness that has been going on 20 years.
Giselle, if we can help not just your family, like your entire town, we need to help. This is what we were chosen to do.
Do you know where it came from instead of your town?
I can scope things out since you are very against going back to your home. And we don't have to walk through your front door and go through your family home. I meant your home as in your town. I will scope things out. I will figure out where it is, and we will form a plan around that.
Okay.
I will not send you somewhere that will make your affliction more volatile.
It's okay. I know how to handle it. Nico said that these issues are caused by negative emotions. So, no more of that, which I have been doing. So,
No, 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 not quite. You mortals are so strange about your emotions. Yes, negative emotions affect this and make this worse and are the cause of they kind of just gesture at both of you. The answer is not to suppress it. Dare I point to our dear mother, Yeshet, who has been seeping into the ground, festering for thousands of years, unable to actually feel anything because it has been buried? That has been sprouting monsters. It is the same with you. You need to control and understand your emotions. They are a part of you. It is not something to push away, it is something that you live with, as is this. And he points down to your legs and then points over towards Nico in general.
Just all of this. Yeah. Wow. You pointed to all of me. Yeah.
I think Giselle steps forward a little bit and is like, I will agree to you going to my town as needed to look around and see what's going on, but my entire life has been about control and controlling myself and my emotions and what I can. And I know exactly who. Maybe you'll find something else. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I didn't ask for this or these powers or anything. And I'm just saying I know who my monster is. And I can tell you where to find him and what to do and
No, I know where he is.
so you know
But
to
don't
stay
worry.
away.
I have no intention of meddling. I have a larger goal in mind. Now, with all that aside, I believe I had some blood work I was going to do on you, Nico. Giselle, will you allow me to further test my theories and understand what is happening with you? To do some testing.
Sure.
Lovely.
I hold my leg out. You want a bone spur?
Not here. The rest of you are dismissed.
Do you want us to be dismissed? Like they'll just like
Yes, I
whisper.
do want you to be dismissed. Campa says,
No.
talking over the others.
Kodo on that is gonna stand in front of him with her back to him, just block.
Yeah. Do you want us to leave? Do you feel
Excuse
okay?
me. Yes, I do want you to leave.
No, it'll be okay.
Yes.
But thank you.
We'll look out for each other.
Okay. Okay.
Campa
think-
has just like, he's just standing there now, seething quietly.
I think as CDB walks or as Cersei walks away, they're gonna have CDB like lift off, but in a very like pointed direction toward Kappa to maybe try and ruffle them a bit. Like I don't know if their hair
Yeah,
is like perfectly coiffed.
His
or...
hair definitely like it's, and his ears just slowly go back.
I think
But they
once
just
they've
walk away.
confirmed that they're good, Nico and Giselle just will turn around to Kappa and just sorry. just walk out. Just with a smile.
Of course you are.
Good night.
Stop.
Thank you guys.
Good night.
Take care of each other.
Yep.
Sorry to snap at you earlier.
No worries. I know that you mortals are fussy about your emotions. Anyways, to something more scientific now. And he is going to wave his hand and do something very unscientific. He magics you guys. In again, a mist of sparkles. You feel yourselves get lifted briefly off the ground, weightless. The world just goes dim. It's almost like you're in the celestial sea, but not quite. Just for a brief moment as you're being pulled through time and space. And you land in a room that you don't recognize. It seems like it's it's in the temple, but you don't remember there being any other entrances, any other doors, nowhere else. This just, it's strange. What's more strange, though, is that this room has been fashioned into a lab, and it seems like he has a lot of research going on. There are several strange magical machines about that seem to be doing some chemical shit. There's a few tables that have piles and piles of notes and notebooks, and he's just got all sorts of shit all around this room. But I think probably the most notable thing is that in the center, from the ground to the ceiling, is a cylinder. It's probably about 5 feet across, and it's covered up by a tarp, pretty much. You can very faintly see a glow coming from beneath it, and it looks greenish blue.
Mm.
Take a seat.
Okay, are Nico and I together?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your hand.
I take your hand as well, and as we walk past, I do totally try to like look under the tarp.
Eh.
You try to look under the tarp?
Not if there's a way to kind of like. No, I guess not. I don't. I think I was picturing it almost as like a curtain and not like a full thing down. So the only way she's gonna really see anything is if she literally picks up the end. No, I don't do that. I realize that doesn't work. But Kempa probably does see me kind of swoop down to look, and then I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You definitely catch a very pointed look from him as he stops, like, while grabbing needles, and he's like, mm,
What's in there?
experiments.
Are you a scientist?
Yes.
Cool.
It's the other constellations.
Oh shit. I'm gonna like lean in real quick because I know that your hearing is probably pretty good.
Mhm.
I could probably try and sneak a look at some point.
I think he can hear us.
Maybe.
Yeah. How much coffee do you think he drinks every day?
You see every single trash can in here is just filled
Yeah.
with Starbucks.
I mean, like maybe he's got ADHD and he's just medicating it. You know.
I I feel like come like the next time we should just bring him a water bottle.
Yeah. Or
Would I
like
get him a water bottle with some stickers?
yes, but like nice ones. I want to
Yeah.
like he has to put up with a lot. I appreciate everyone is feeling a bit sassy because we're in like really awkward situations, but you know.
Yeah. And like, look, if he's gonna be our guide, I mean, we've been really antagonistic, and maybe we can, maybe honey rather than vinegar.
Yeah. I will say
Campa is a really big fly. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm
yeah.
done.
When he was when he was talking to me about my thing, he was actually really reasonable, actually. Didn't have to be, you know.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
He didn't have to be. He's really reasonable, and he didn't have to be.
Good.
I'm just gonna
We may
find us
work
somewhere to
together
sit
yet.
down. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You know.
Yeah.
It's-
I take off my
Sometimes-
other shoe and sock.
Sometimes the witches are right and the giants are good. Um, thank you all for nodding like us.
Mhm,
Um,
Yeah.
he's just been patiently waiting for you to finish whispering to each other, preparing the needles in the background before he wheels a little cart over. The only places to sit here are pretty much incredibly uncomfortable, and the only comfortable ones are like cots,
I
which
mean,
are mostly covered in like equipment he's not using.
that's my secret, Campa. I'm always uncomfortable.
Bitch, same. Oh my god.
No.
Uh,
hmm
and pretty much without a word, he just begins to do some pretty basic tests. It feels like you're going to the doctor's office, and shockingly, he seems like he knows what he's doing, and his equipment at least seems clean, thank God. But despite the big glowing green thing in the background highlighting the stem room, it does seem sanitary.
hmm
And after collecting some samples of blood, maybe a little bit of skin from where the mark is, eventually he just looks at both of you after setting the things aside. All while this has been happening, you guys occasionally do hear some soft clinking. Sounds like it's coming from the cylinder in the center. But he thinks for a moment, looks at you two. All right, I think that's all that I need for now. If I need anything else, I will let you know. I'll run some tests. Do you need any snacks? I know humans get very dizzy easily after blood is drawn.
I think I'm good after that much blood.
Yeah, we'll we'll be okay. Although, if you have a snack, I mean, I wouldn't say
He
no.
like
I'm curious to know what you have there.
he rustles through like one of his desks, and you see two Starbucks like pastries that are
Mm.
still like wrapped up, and he's just like, all right, get out of here,
Yep.
and I'll let you know what I find. With that, he motions.
Yep.
Before you guys have any chance to speak, he whisks you away, and you are teleported just to the other side of the hidden entrance, so that you don't have to walk up all of those stairs.
They do care.
Yeah.
Man, but we had to walk all the way back up.
You didn't just get your blood drawn.
We got yeah.
We have
Fine.
lollipops and
Mhm.
stickers and colorful band-aid. No.
Okay. You feeling okay?
Great.
You actually feeling okay?
A
When you
little
don't, your
sore.
voice goes a little high.
It
When
goes
it's,
up like 4 octaves. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
bad.
yeah. Okay.
It's bad.
Got that customer service voice.
Yeah. Mhm.
God,
Yeah.
really?
I know why you do it, and it's okay that you do it, and I have no room to talk to suggest that you shouldn't, because I get it. But um it's a genuine question, you know.
Yeah, it's a hard habit to break, but I will work on answering you all honestly. But
Maybe just start with, like, thumbs up if it's genuinely okay, or
you
when
do that.
you're yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. What pastry did you get? We're like walking to the
It's
others.
like a cinnamon swirl. It's real good. I like cinnamon. Reminds me of home.
Nice. I got like a cake pop.
Oh,
Okay.
they're
They're
like too sweet
surprisingly
for me.
fresh.
Yeah.
What?
They're surprisingly fresh.
I
As you
think back
guys
in
return,
oh,
did the others,
Mm.
are you kind of like hanging around waiting for them to get done with that, or have you guys headed back?
Makoto would have headed back. I could talk. Headed back to the dorm, and then in that shared space, there's just because Makoto doesn't really do magic. She has never encountered that before. There's not a lot of magic in her hometown, so there's just like a lotion bottle that's like twist off top, and it's like a numbing cream type of thing if they need it when they get back, and it just has a note for Giselle. It says Giselle and Nico on it. Just if you need it, this helps for things that are painful. If it's burning, anything like that, that's what we use. And fluffy blankets with it, like comforting things, a little comforting package. And has been working on homework if needed, using classes, but also just like there's wood shavings everywhere because she's just whittling and sanding down. So she trusted
Mhm.
that they were going to be okay because they said that, or they would take care of each other.
I love that.
If I see it,
So-
I'm gonna lean into Giselle and be like, "They're really sweet, by the way."
They're so
Like,
sweet, right?
when she just scooped you up like that.
She's so strong. It was really easy. Good for her. She does a lot of work with those rams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna change and go into the studio.
Okay.
You need anything?
No, I'm good.
Good. I'm glad.
Have a good dance recital.
Thanks. What's up, Rasai?
Are the lights in the dorm fixed?
Yes, I was going to bring that up. But
Okay.
you brought up during the day, they had been replaced.
Okay, okay. In that case, Rasai is just like lounging and reading a like manga, essentially.
What a nerd.
What
She could
manga?
be popular and a nerd.
Yeah, what
I
manga?
think that if you
Asking me
guys
who knows
were
nothing
like
about manga.
walking,
Sorry, go on, Cersei.
no, it's okay. As you guys were like walking down, you probably saw like C to B just like sat at the end of the hallway, like right outside the door. Like,
Hmm.
okay, and then just like look, like watches you guys come up, and then like waddles in with you. And but I think Cersei is also working on homework, but it's more just like they're not really seeing anything. They're just trying to like piece together everything that's happened today, and
Mhm.
it's been a lot.
Busy work while things are cooking on the back burner.
Yes, exactly, especially when they don't have C to B to work on, so they're like, I need other I need hand things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in that case, on the way out, Giselle sees C to B and is immediately like, pray, and then it's like, no.
Oh
Um,
no.
Let me tell you, that makes her feel
I
better.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, seriously, something on your mind?
Oh, um I've just how did everything go? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, he has a big weird tube with like green glowy stuff inside of it.
Yeah, he does. And I think we should keep an eye on that because I also saw that in another horror movie. Um,
Oh.
there's
Yeah.
like lots of notes and there was like weird
Oh
sounds
no.
inside of it and it was blue and green. Um,
He seems like a legitimate scientist though, and like really knew what they were doing for like taking our blood and stuff. So
yeah, like they were good at it.
yeah.
That's that's great and kind of unexpected. I thought this was all going to be just like magic.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
somehow it's more concerning that they were competent with this. Like, I guess I would have assumed that they were, if they were saying they were gonna take our blood, that they would be good at it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes people who are startlingly shallow when you first meet them actually have a lot of hidden depths.
That's true.
Hidden,
Yeah.
real hidden though, like deep down, like
Super hidden.
you know, you only see it if
Think
you. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should get him a water bottle though, because they have
with
a
stickers. Mhm.
debilitating Starbucks addiction.
Oh,
I
I mean,
think.
the thing is,
Like,
like, they're not mortal like us, so maybe like coffee is different for
maybe
their body.
like water to him.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
Kind of
I still
wonder
think a
how that
water
works.
bottle with like stickers is really cute. We could always get like I
Yeah.
don't know if any of you can draw, but we could like draw the our constellations and just stick them on so he always remembers us.
That would be
Oh,
sweet. I
I
feel
think
like
that would
after the
really
last
sweet.
3 days, they will remember us.
I
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
I
Susie.
think giving them a constant reminder of us is a perfect sentiment of us.
I think
I
that's a
wholeheartedly
wonderful
agree with
idea.
that.
It's a
Yeah.
I love
wonderful
that.
idea. I want Campa to look at that water bottle and be like, "Oh yes, this specific group of people."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Thought of me
Them.
enough to get me a gift.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've
But
no
just
other
been.
reasons, just absolutely kind,
just
fun things.
yeah. Okay, yeah. But we should hear about the results soon, I think. He didn't tell us any more
Yeah.
information.
Okay.
I seen as some things have come out and the world didn't in fact end like my brain told me it might. Um my stuff's like hereditary. It's a family thing. It's a whole big
Oh,
thing, and until I hear back from him, because maybe everything's actually fine, um,
So
we
your whole
will worry
family
about it
has.
if he just. Yeah, I mean, some of them are like fully albino. I just have these. Um,
Oh.
but
So yours didn't come with the star.
no, Giselle and I have related symptoms with entirely different causes. It seems. But
That's really
they
interesting.
all relate to the fell. Well, technically speaking, mine doesn't cover. I don't think. I'm not sure. I am intrigued to see what answers he gives me. My family are actually from Geese.
As a
wait.
reminder
How?
for any new people joining us, Geis is the other side of the world, where the goddess was killed and her cursed blood pretty much killed everything there. We don't talk about Geis.
Yeah, are we all hearing this? Because I figured I was in my room, but
I figured Cersei was also in
I
our like three
This
shared
is probably
dorm.
the like common room between them, so I imagine everybody can hear.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
if the door's open, we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think
Right.
at that Makoto would get up. Just
I'm not like being quiet about it. Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Your
Yeah.
How
what?
yeah,
You're
just
what?
excuse me. There's like
believe
People
the
live
earrings
rings
on
there?
wake
our
up.
shirt. Yeah.
The dead side of the world?
Yay! Yes.
How?
How?
People live there.
Why?
Yes. I think so. I'm
Do
not sure. I did a bit of research. It's really dug down deep. My parents didn't like to talk about it, but my grandma was kind of into that history. And when like because I've already elaborated, we are best friends. She was like, you're a curious thing. You should read my personal library. And I found this book that was, I mean, we're talking. This is many generations ago, and they were. Sorry, I don't think I've ever uttered these words before. This is really new. Having
Okay, take
friends
your
is.
time.
And not trying to be like overwhelming, but I think Makoto, because animals tend to lean on each other when
Mm.
they need help. Just a gentle like lean, not a
Oh,
doing the dog
oh,
hug of just like
yeah,
yeah.
not like an
Yeah.
overpowering or like laying hands on. Just a like
mhm.
a weight.
You're doing
You
great.
know, maybe I won't need to see the school counselor because this is great. um, uh,
So
They were
I am
chased
about to be
away
the biggest
because-
hypocrite, but you
Yep.
still should see a counselor. I'm not going to because I'm fine. But
I feel like
I
in this
have
moment,
a
I would like to just hold.
question.
Yes.
You check them, I check you. We'll
They
all
keep-
walk to the counselor
They kept
together.
mentioning like negative emotions.
Yep.
What is a negative emotion? They're just
Yeah, who
emotions.
determines that?
I don't understand. Because when, let's say, a ram is hurt or it's angry, it usually means there's a reason behind the anger. So then we have to go deal with wolves or whatever it is. So I don't understand the concept of a negative
Well,
emotion.
are goats capable of hate?
With
I
all the,
think this is
you
all
know, shirts
interesting.
I've seen eaten and then ram through like fences, I'd call that hate.
Oh, I don't want to
really
see a hateful ram.
Definitely
been
not
to a zoo
positive
and like seen
feeling.
their eyes.
But
I mean,
but that's usually someone has, encroached on their territory, or it means something is what I'm trying to say. They feel it for a reason, and then you fix the reason and you're back to neutral. So I don't understand a negative emotion.
Quick question
Yes.
for everybody. On a scale of 1 to 5, if we had a sort of passive perception scale for you guys,
Hmm.
what would it be? Giselle? 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest.
Of like how good at it I am.
Yeah.
I would want to say 4 or 5.
Okay. Rasai?
Probably 3 or 4.
All right. Makoto?
Makoto's highly like emotionally intelligent, not very observant, I don't think. So probably a 1 or a 2. Depending on the situation. Yeah.
Absolutely. Nico?
Um. 4 when there's relative calm, but 5 when it's anxiety driven. You know, when you're like too aware.
Understood.
I am too aware.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have PTSD.
And
I
everything
understand.
means something.
Yeah. Like you it's that danger sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cersei?
I think Cersei's also a 4 or a 5. Almost the switch of Makoto, like kind of especially when it's, or not the switch of Makoto, but like especially when it's like emotional or like people reading.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So as you guys are having this conversation, I think as Makoto is talking about what constitutes a negative emotion and how emotions work with animals, most of you read everybody except for Makoto.
I'm just going on and on. Like there was this one time, there was a snake. They were really unhappy about it, so they started stamping the ground a lot. But then the snake was hungry, so then we had to make sure it was happy. Just keeps
Side
One
quest.
time the birds didn't like the socks I was
awesome.
wearing, so it took me hours to figure this out, and they were just throwing. Anyways,
Yeah. There
as
was
this is
one
happening,
particularly angry bird.
uh, you guys notice just the slightest shift of a shadow, and it's very small enough that it could be maybe just like a rodent, but just from one corner of your room darting to underneath a dresser.
So with all emotions, you've got to make sure you feel them, I guess.
Ghost.
I mean, and I'm not really
No,
sure what
Ghost.
what? Wait.
Ghost. Sorry, Makoto. Ghost.
What was that? What?
did you see a
Uh,
sheep flying? I'm still
It could have
confused
been,
about the sheep thing.
it could have been like a rat or something. Like Resai's gonna walk over to where
Even
it
better.
was and like take a look. and
Predator
figure it out.
instinct.
I was gonna say.
All right.
But maybe the
Skip
rat's
around.
just hungry.
Maybe.
So
Well, let's.
Tell Cersei it was me.
you
Makoto's never gonna turn around trying to find this rat. Just like pull out snacks from her bag.
uh-huh.
Oh, I feel I'm ready to hunt this rat.
Yeah. Versailles, I believe, was kneeling down to look underneath this. And this dresser has like less than an inch of space underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe more like a cockroach or a really skinny rat. You can't see a lot underneath it because it's so dark, but you think for just a moment some of the shadows shift and you see this form as it like moves further away towards the wall and then sinks down.
Ooh, there's something under here, definitely. Makoto, help me move this so we can, catch it or something.
Yeah, make sure I don't smush it. And she'll pick up part of the dresser on the side.
Have we got an infestation in this room?
Um,
Because I am not going to be okay with that.
I don't know. I just like connect to C2B, and I don't move him because I'm fully aware that Giselle is fully in predator mode right now, so I don't move him, but I have him just like cast a really bright light to try and like
Yeah.
see all of these shadows.
I saw Giselle was in predator mode, but you are muted, so
My
Oh.
bad. I was
You're
gonna
good.
say, I was like, I tried to like dive over the bed or like across the bed and reach my hand down to try and grab whatever
Okay.
is behind there. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I was
No,
muted.
no. You're good. You're good. I just wanted to let you know.
Appreciate it.
Roll,
why are the
roll
dice
quick
coming
for
out?
me.
Real quick,
Roll quick.
you got it. 6.
Whoa.
Jesus fucking
Predator
Christ. Okay.
mode.
Awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Guys,
Don't mess
understand.
with Giselle.
Okay.
The freaking
I
Okay.
want that rat.
I understand that you want the fucking rat. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, I
I'm
was
kidding. I'm kidding. We're cool. We're cool.
we're cool. Okay, we're cool.
Okay, we're cool. Yeah, as soon as this is lifted up, light shining down, you pounce on this. This thing is ready. It's already like booking it back towards the corner that it initially came from. And you're too fast. You see it, eyes ready. You just right on it. And it has the strangest sensation as you feel it underneath your hands. It's not a rat. I'll tell you that much. It's not
not
a
a rat.
cockroach.
It's not a cockroach.
Regret.
Oh, no.
Mode.
It's Campa.
Well,
It's
no.
re-overload. Yeah.
It feels almost like your hand could pass through it, but there's still something solid. It's very strange. It's not quite incorporeal, but
It's a
getting there.
non-Newtonian fluid.
Thank you. Nerd.
They all just like put your glasses.
Oh, let me put my glasses on.
And it's probably about this big. And it is squirming and writhing to get out. Are
Do
you
we have a
making
jar?
sure it's trapped, or are you peeking to see what it is?
I am checking to make sure that it's trapped. And I'm sorry, my cat got stuck on
No.
my sweater. So speaking of predator instinct,
Yeah, your
there
cat
it is.
was like, I heard there's rats over here.
Yeah,
Yeah. I heard we're
like let
pouncing.
me in on this.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies. I like have it like captured in my hands, and I'm like, do we have a jar?
I think Makoto would be definitely use reusable jars, so she'll go grab one.
Excellent.
Great
Just
use of
mason
props.
jars with everything in it. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And I just like we shove it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll me one more quick.
I'll do my best.
I know this. You really want that rat.
It's a 1.
Oh my god.
I do still want it.
Can I
But
help? I mean, well, never mind. Sherry rolled.
I think it was like I caught it, and I was like, yes. And then I was like, I do not have a plan.
Regrets.
Like most
Yep.
cats. Yeah.
We can't.
Oh,
a
two
bunch of
negatives.
negatives.
Oh.
Is that
So you can help if you want, but
Yeah, I would help because I'm
It's no
holding
use.
the jar and then trying to slam it. But
cool. Yeah, you guys managed to get this in there. It is wriggling, it is clawing. You feel all kinds of strange sensations as you're trying to get it in there. Like it is shifting its form to be the best way to get out before you finally just slam it in and pop that lid on.
Can I maybe just as an instant, because if it tries to, like, I don't know, vaporize itself to get out through cracks, grab a candle and just put my hands on it and use magic to like melt the wax on top of the lid, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. As you do so, you see in the jar, I think this is your first proper fell sighting, as it is a small blob of void outlined in that bright, bright green with occasional claws, arms, like reaching out and trying to claw its way up and then receding, seeing that it's not working, and turning into spider legs and trying to climb up and then receding because that's not working. And it has one big eye in the center, also completely green. And as soon as it realizes it's like trapped, those claws on those like two very weird looking fell arms kind of like slide down the jar, and it shrinks into a corner of the jar and just stares.
I think
Ew.
Oh.
Makoto would feel bad actually, and just try. Can I try to talk to it?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
We're gonna try to talk to it.
All
Just
right.
gotta look at it and just. Are you going to hurt us?
I don't know if it
Okay.
can speak.
Can you understand me?
It lifts itself up to make not quite a head, but just to bring the eye out, and gives a small before.
Mm.
Did that thing just nod?
I think, yeah.
I think it did.
You're muted, Giselle.
I am. Well, it's honest.
Mm.
Oh, yes or no questions. I was about to ask a not yes or no question.
Okay.
Um,
Were you here to watch us?
It kind of like very subtly tries to be very subtle, but it is basically just a big eye. To look over towards Giselle and Nico, and then back to you, and just one more nod before sinking back down.
Oh
Right.
boy.
Okay. Not creepy at all.
Can you
think
make
it
a
was trying to
mouth and
hurt us.
talk?
Sinks back down for a moment.
Please?
Maybe it doesn't want to talk to us. We did kind of shove it in a jar.
It
Why
kind
are
of
they watching us?
wiggles side to side in kind of like a way.
Mm.
Fair enough.
are
Yeah.
you here? Oh, go ahead, Nico.
Kappa said they would know if one of these got in. So either he knows that this is here, or this got in and he did not know.
It
Ooh,
suddenly
Campa's in
puts
trouble.
its hands, its little shitty hands, up on the glass, does form a little mouth, and you hear very muffled from within the jar, "Don't tell Campa."
You
Oh,
You
know
know,
Campa?
Campa?
It does talk. Sorry.
I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to.
Who
What
told
do you
you
mean
not
you're
to
not
talk?
supposed to? Wait, no.
Yeah.
Come back.
No,
Well,
we're not trying to
we
hurt
can
If-
still
you.
do yes and no.
If you don't want us to tell Kappa, we need to understand why.
Are you hungry?
Do you breathe air?
Can we get you anything first?
These are a lot of questions for it
Yeah.
to
There are a
answer.
lot of questions.
Yeah.
It still just remains in the corner of this jar, just looking between all of you.
I think what Makoto's gonna do is get like a scarf, kind of like the one that she wears, and just make like a little bed and like just cover it. You know how you do with birds? Just
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy
Okay,
time.
maybe it's
sleepy
just
time.
like maybe it's just panicking a little bit and just take a second.
What do we do?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
hear
What are
some
we supposed to do?
clinking on the glass
And
as
just
it
peek it.
trying like again to get, and it looks at you and goes,
It's okay. Just rest. Just breathe a little bit. We're not gonna hurt you, okay?
Camp said we're supposed to fight these things, right?
Where
But
does that?
they could talk.
Why is it here watching us?
I don't know.
Here to watch us?
I'm trying
That
to
means
find
that
out.
they know. That means that
I
they know.
just talked about emotions,
Who
and there are no
knows?
negatives. So,
Nico, the scarf is not gonna.
no. Well, it
I'm not
helps.
hiding
It
from
helps
it.
him.
I'm-
Yeah, I was like,
Nico
I'm
needs
gonna
to
put it
cover
back
up
through
behind him.
Nico and just be like, it helps birds and helps this. It's fine. Just
Okay,
Nico is not a bird.
Yeah, we can talk with you through. It's okay. We
emotions
can talk
still
with them
can-
through the thing.
are hard to work
clink,
through.
clink, clink.
Just like pick up again. Like, you okay?
Do you? I like
Can you give us
lean
a minute?
down so I can look at the thing under the lifted part that
Yeah.
Makoto lifted. Do you have a name?
If I tell you, you won't tell Campa that I told you, right?
Of course.
Nope. No.
Besides looking around, like, what do you mean we're not gonna tell Camp?
Like, we should be telling you.
Well, not
Not
tell,
that. Not that
tell
you told us
Campa's
the name.
Yeah.
I'm Soul.
So,
I could make
Soul.
Makoto's just. My name's Makoto. It's nice to meet you, Soul.
You can see it like after a moment visibly relax.
Do you want me
This
to put
thing
the
is
sheet
supposed
back
to be a
down?
monster. Why are we talking to it?
I'll put the sheet back down.
I mean, it wasn't
Just
hurting
look at
us, it was
Rasai
just
like.
watching us.
If I can,
Katie, what?
I mean, I don't know
I'm sorry,
why
I
it
just
was
didn't hear.
watching us, but
Nico, then Cersei.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure that it can't see anything, and then just like I will be mouthing my words rather than saying them out loud, but I will say them out loud because we're on streaming. Y'all have to hear me.
Yeah.
With my complicated history, I am aware that perhaps not everything from through that side is necessarily bad. This is a complicated situation.
Right. Okay.
And it's
The
just a little guy.
If it managed to get in and Campa didn't know, this is a problem.
that's true.
I don't think we should call it a problem. His name is
Not
Soul.
it, the situation. Not it, the situation is complicated.
Say that seems a little rude.
What were you asking, Cersei?
I was just saying that, I mean, it wasn't attacking us. It didn't seem to want to hurt us. It just wanted to watch us for.
And that
I
is
worry who
still
it's reporting to.
creepy.
Yeah.
To be fair, tigers will watch their prey for a while before they do anything about
That
it.
is not making me feel better.
That is not
Yeah.
helping Soul.
No,
How
maybe that was
strong
not.
they are, but it does seem very small.
But it's probably reporting back to something bigger, is what I'm thinking. What if this was the ghost? No, the ghost had a white sheet over it.
Well, maybe it can change forms. Excuse me. And I like lean
Wait,
down
weren't we
again.
the ghost?
Mm-hmm. You
didn't
lift
we-
up the sheet and you see the thing's eyes closed, and it's kind of just like a puddle, and then it just pops back open and shrinks back.
Hi, me again. Sorry for putting you in that jar. Does Campa know you're here? No, Campa doesn't know Soul's here.
What would he do to you if he knew you were here? Yes.
Are you friends?
Campa would
Giselle's
what?
getting excited, guys.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it?
The prey instinct.
She is. Oh, she fell.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, baby.
Hi.
Are you
Grandma.
okay?
Little grandma.
Hello, lady.
We need kisses.
Oh no, she
If I
doesn't want
can,
that.
like,
She wants to
lean-
lay on my mouse pad.
Oh no, Nico, you asked a question.
Mm.
To answer the question, not
Mm.
interrupted by this dear sweet grandma, um, she hesitates for a moment before it kind of just shuffles as much as a blob can and just
What's a
goes,
mood?
they'll be mad at me. I'm not supposed to be out here.
Campa will be mad at you.
So Campa knows
you-
you? Oh. The plot
Are
thickens.
you one of his science experiments?
What if Campa's taking the fell? We should have opened the tube. No, we shouldn't have opened the tube, but we should have moved the tarp.
Open the
The level
tube.
What's in the
There's
top?
the tongue came out. That's so hard right there. Open the tube.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Anyway,
Mhm, mhm,
are
mhm.
you? Do you stay with Campa?
I shouldn't be answering this many questions.
But
That's
you
okay.
already
You
are.
don't,
So like,
you
what's a
don't
little
have
bit
to answer
more?
the questions.
Are
And
you
just
spying on us for him? Is he making you spy on us?
No.
Do you want to be our friend?
It kind of like shrinks down before giving a very small, shy nod.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw two of you in the lab like me, and I wanted to be friends.
Oh.
We can be friends.
Well, is
are you hungry?
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
I'm really tired.
Mm.
is there
You can
something we
take a
can do
nap.
to make you more comfortable?
I should probably get back.
Okay.
There's. I shouldn't be out here, but. Thank you for not attacking me.
Thank you for
Yeah.
introducing yourself.
yeah. In
Yeah.
fairness, I did absolutely attack you.
But you
But I'm glad you're okay.
didn't use your claws, and I appreciate that.
Soul, just brace yourself on the jar. And because it's sealed, Makoto is going to very gently try to strengthen and get this wax top off.
I feel like for you, it's just like a.
Yeah, just not. I don't want to like twist it real hard and
Yeah.
fast though. Just just slowly open it, not to jostle him.
It's like opening a pickle jar.
Yeah.
And I pull Cersei aside during the release of Soul, and just whisper to her, "Hey, we were told these things are supposed to be monsters, right? And like, I don't want to bring it up to like Nico and Giselle because I know that's like a touchy topic, but if they're not and like they can think and communicate like us, what does that mean about what we are? If our whole thing is to fight them."
And I think Makoto's just trying to gently get Soul out and just place down on the table.
As soon as the
I
lid is
think-
open, Soul like slithers up your hand and then onto the table. Kind of just instinctively hides by or under something.
I think it means that for now, we take everything Kempa says with a grain of salt. Maybe there's a way to resolve this without fighting. If
Maybe.
these things can think and can talk and can be reasoned with. Because if we are supposed to just destroy them, then what does that mean for Nico and Giselle?
I don't know, but it scares me.
It probably should.
I think Makoto is taking the sweater that she had, or the thing shawl, and just like folding it into a little bed. Just
Oh my god.
so you do what you need to do, but you can use this. When you come to see us, you don't have to hide from us.
you see her stretch out one of her arms, which again is a very strange, like it's flat against the surface of the table until she decides to lift it up and like touches that the the little makeshift bed and then withdraws it. You hear just a very tiny thanks before she darts off the table back into that corner, and you see her wiggle her way into that crack and
Be
disappear.
careful.
Okay. Well, that was
Oh,
unexpected.
Makoto's just smile on her face. I like small things.
Right.
Just
Okay.
hiding.
So Makoto can be the soul wrangler. It still kind of freaks me out. Not, but okay. Yeah. Um,
It freaks me out too a little bit, but
Giselle,
maybe
did it feel like when you were holding it? Did it feel like what your legs feel like?
no, no. It was like gas, but kind of liquid, but a little bit solid. And the my feet
Huh.
when they're really bad, they're just bad, like hard and spiky, and I'm very uncomfortable. This felt, I don't even know what the word is for it, but I agree. I don't think it wants to hurt us. I
Well, to your point, maybe the Fel aren't actually like this, and this is because of what Campa's been doing. Maybe they are trying to find a way to make the Fel better.
well, what I
Soul could just be young.
was
Hmm.
where my from what I've been able to read, whether they still are, there certainly was people over there.
I always thought it was just dead and there was nobody living there.
Yeah, most
Same.
people
What
do.
you think?
It's a
Me too.
it's such a secret that my family built a building that nobody else can get into, and I was never allowed to leave. So here we are. So
Does the building go all the way down
Wait,
to
they locked
to
you
the?
in a building?
not locked. I was protected.
Does all of your family stay in that building?
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh?
Oh,
No, we're from suburbia. We got we got like the picket fence and the two-car garage and the three kids and different. But no, I think you're all onto something, and I don't know necessarily if we'll see if Campa's wrong, but I think Campa's also probably used to looking at the world in a very specific way. So maybe we should not outright disregard whatever they say. Sometimes we should, but like important stuff, not outright disregard. But maybe there are some other times where they've lived a limited from a limited perspective. But I don't know, Nico. Maybe if I lived on the side of the world that everyone thought was dead and gave up on, maybe I'd be mad too.
Yeah, I think also they're probably only telling us what they feel that we need to know in the immediacy, and if they just dump all of that intel on us while we're still very fresh at this, maybe it would be too much.
Well, I mean, at least we have something to bring up when we go see Campa tomorrow, and maybe he could just, clear all of this up, and we just will understand everything, right?
Wait, I thought we weren't
yeah.
supposed to tell Campa about Soul.
Oh,
Are you gonna tattle?
We can't tell.
Mm.
We
No,
promised Soul we wouldn't tell.
I don't think if Soul doesn't seem like a danger, I don't think we need to tell Kempa of them.
but then
We
why
promised
wouldn't
them.
Campa
Her?
want?
If we want, I can. We can use that through learning that there is perhaps more going on the other side than what everybody has been led to believe, we can find a way of asking them, are the fell creatures just a one, you know, type of entity and all the same, or is things maybe more complex? And we'll find our answers about soul without actually bringing up soul.
But I asked Campa, how does he know they're monsters?
And what did he say? I forgot.
I honestly think he ignored me.
He probably did, but specifically did say like, "Oh, you'll be able to recognize them because of their coloring and how
Yeah.
they look." He didn't like specify anything. Uh, I guess he did mention the fact that they are monsters born of the hate and
Hmm.
negative emotions of a dead god, but
To be fair to him, though, like like they told us that we ultimately what we're trying to do is actually heal the relationship between us and the gods in the situation. It's not just go out and fight monsters. So maybe there is more to this than meets the eye.
It did seem like it was leaning towards fighting monsters, though.
Maybe
Well,
there
It
are
seems
some
so
monsters
sweet,
we're gonna
though.
have to fight.
if you look at any city, you have good, wonderful, lovely people, and you have people who are quite monstrous actually. So maybe we do just have to fight the monsters and not all of the fell beings are monstrous.
And maybe the
fascinating concept.
Hmm.
and maybe the goddess gave us these powers because she trusted us to figure out the difference.
I think Makoto's making tea. Whole big
And I
pot of
think
tea
on that note,
for
we'll go
everybody.
ahead and wrap the session.
Mhm.
Thank you guys for a lovely, lovely game. I love these characters so much.
Thank you. Love you
Stick
too.
around. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we do.
Stick around for next session. It's gonna be real fun. We'll actually have some fighting, and not just our inner demons. The other show that we have going on right now, if you ever want to tune in, is excuse me, Masks Freezer Burnt, Sundays at 11. I believe that's EST. Thank you.
Mhm.
Um, and we're going to be reading Roll Positive Gaming. So stick around, and we'll see ya.
See
Bye
you.
bye bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.